Is someone tracking your location without your consent? Ohio passed Senate Bill 100 this year that enhances protections against stalking and domestic violence through the use of location tracking devices or apps. These could be a standalone device or software on a phone, like Apple AirTags or Life 360, that monitors someone's location. This law also applies to spyware installed secretly on a device. Since this is an Ohio law, this applies only when these tools are used in Ohio, but it can be enforced regardless where the companies that developed the tools are located, even internationally. Legitimate uses for these tools are exempt from this new law of consent requirement. That includes law enforcement duties, parents tracking children under 18 years old, people who care for disabled or elderly people and need the tracking for their safety, and certain restricted instances for business purposes or vehicles you own. All tracking devices outside of these exceptions now require verbal or written consent from the person being tracked, and compliance checks could be made to enforce ongoing consent. Coming from me, an attorney, it's always best to record on paper whenever you give, receive, or revoke consent. Consent can be revoked at any time, in which case the devices should be immediately removed. Violations can include 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. A part of this law, a provision, automatically revokes consent where there are divorce proceedings or protective orders against the person tracking your location. This requires immediate removal of location tracking devices as soon as either of these are filed. The rest of the language in this law addresses the law enforcement duties exceptions, including tracking devices installed after a DUI or OWI. So if your location is being tracked without your consent, you have options. You can contact law enforcement, you can file a protection order if your situation warrants it, or you can take other legal action with the help of an attorney that practices in privacy law or family law, depending on your situation. If you are experiencing online stalking, harassment, or violations of privacy, reach out to us. At Minc Law, we do practice in online privacy law and may be able to help. We understand that every situation is different, so we can guide you to the next steps that may be most helpful for you. Stay safe out there.